What's up, everybody? Welcome back to anything ASMR. Today we're going to be playing through a couple missions of the Star Wars Battlefront 2 solo campaign. I went ahead and tried to adjust the levels to where everything was as quiet as possible on the game end, but I didn't want it to be completely muted either. So I think I have the levels at a decent position here. I've got everything turned down a good bit. But yeah, I thought that this game has some really pretty environments for you to view upon, and we just go ahead and play a little bit ASMR style for those of you who are into the gaming side of things. If not, all good, I totally get it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for checking out the video. I'm not going to waste too much time here. We'll just go ahead and hop right in to where I left off at. I'm not too far off here from the beginning, but we will go ahead and start mission and load in. We've got a loading screen here that says we're going to be on the planet of Naboo. This demilitarized planet is the homeworld of Emperor Sheev Palpatine. A hotbed of conflict before the Clone War, Naboo earned unlikely peace, as we know. Now, I think this might be a bit loud, so I'm going to turn it down just a wee bit more. There we go. So we are flying around right now, and we've got some enemy ships over here that I'm going to go ahead and try and take out. Down with one. That doesn't sound too promising there. They don't know who I am behind the wheel of this plane. Alright, let's get serious. Alright, so we've got to destroy these two structures here in order to aid the mission. No problems there. I was getting a little too cocky there. Let's take a step back and focus up a little bit, yeah. Let's go ahead and return. Let's run that one back, okay? My fault there, my fault. I'm better than this, I promise. Hope everybody is having a good night, good afternoon, or good morning, whichever it may be for you. A little bit of the Truman Show there for you. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Alright, let's actually focus up and do what we're supposed to do here. One down, one to go. That was close. Fly up a bit and nosedive back down. Shoo. Not bad, not bad. Pilot. Oh, alright, alright. And swing back around. Take out the last. There we are. A few more satellites to go, eh? Nothing I can't handle. So we've got some TIE fighters chasing us as well here. Alright. Dip low, come up from the bottom. Let's just try and dodge some of these lasers here. Circle around to the next one. This is not going too well now, is it? Gotta make sure I stay calm, stay composed here. Try to just take a look at some of our surroundings as well. I'm a huge fan of space type stuff in general, Star Wars. Not so much as some other people I know, but I do enjoy the universe, I enjoy the environments. I really like the design of the X-Wing plane as well, I think it's very cool. Let's see if I can actually take care of business now. Let's go ahead and slow down a little bit. Man, get out of here. Got some banter between the crew there. That's pretty funny. So avoid another collision if we can. Take that out real quick. Circle back. Let's see what's left of this one. Come on. There we go. And just two more over here. Nice. Trying to avoid all this debris that's flying around. Alright, this one's pretty big. Let's go ahead and take out some of these TIE fighters. Not bad. Avoid the enemy combatants the best we can here. There we go. Oh wow, there is a lot going on in the third part of this. Let's go ahead and try and pull off an Emmelman. Circle back around. There we go. Take the Top Gun. Oh, another one. Wow. That's almost a double Emmelman. Anyway, let's get back to what's going on. Before I get shot out. I'm trying to avoid. They are hot on my tail. Let's grab another and try and get these last two satellites here. If we can sneak through the gunfight. And maybe there's one more. There it is. Boom. Not bad, not bad.
That's another one. Nice job, Berkio.
Cool, cool, cool.
Copy that, squad leader. Satellite down.
And another one down.
We have any satellites left?
Let's go ahead and take out some of these TIE fighters.
Take care of that Star Destroyer. Key reinforcements here. Y-wing bombers. We need to focus our fire on that Star Destroyer's shield array. Hey, you don't give orders.
Alright, they might be a little too far away.
Focus fire on that Star Destroyer's shield array. From ties are targeting our
Phew, that was a close call. Excuse me. Let's get rid of these TIE fighters over here and protect our friends. There we go. Music picking up. This is getting intense, guys. And one more down and two down. Circle back. He thinks he can run, but he cannot. That is 3 down. And 4 down. I'm on a roll. Let's see if we can do 5 and 6 here. Got 5 and 6 down. However, the Y-Wings are at half health, which is not a great look, since we are supposed to be protecting them. I get so distracted just flying around and having fun with the mechanics of the X-Wing that I kind of forget that they are not after me. They're after these guys. And they're underneath now. Popping back up. Not bad there. And another down. Let's try and avoid another collision there. I really don't want to have to start over. More TIE fighters. No problem. One more down. Another down. Oh, don't let him get away. There he is. More down. Nice. There we go. We are not doing too bad here. Got a couple more. I wonder if the TIE fighters are just gonna spawn until I blow up the targets on the underside of the plane. Or if the Star Destroyer plane. Come on now. This ain't no regular plane. Let's go ahead and try and get some good damage in on these. And of course, I oversold it like usual. It's just telling us a little bit more about our ship controls. We've got the astromech repair. Repairs start immediately, restoring a small amount of health. The quad laser cannon links all 4 cannons whilst increasing primary weapon damage for a short period of time. And finally we have the proton torpedo. Torpedo, torpedo, torpedo. It's not a bad trigger word. And the proton torpedo fires a proton torpedo that tracks the blocked target and deals high damage. Let's roll with our squad now and actually get things taken care of now. Okay, so our only objective is to protect the Y-bombers while they do everything else. So, I guess we do just kind of focus on the TIE fighters and the components of the Star Destroyer. Flying around and aiming and shooting and using your abilities and all that. Not gonna lie, guys, I don't play a whole lot of games like this, so this is not the easiest in the world for me. I don't play a lot of flight games to begin with. The boots on the ground missions, we're actually running around. I'm a lot better at those than I am these flying missions, but I figured this would be a good way to start off the video just because the black background of space with the stars is pretty good looking and nice and dark for the video purpose of, trying to relax and watch some beyond average Star Wars gameplay for bed here. If you guys are Star Wars fans, let me know your thoughts on the Battlefront games, if they do a faithful adaptation or not. I have seen all of the films, but like I said, I'm not a diehard fan or anything. That being being said, you could probably tell by the fact that the prequels I prefer over the originals, actually, so I know. Don't start a war in the comments there. Just a big Natalie Portman fan. I thought she killed it in those movies, as she always does. Ooh, okay. Maybe I'm getting better here. Completely ignoring all of the TIE fighters, though. So, let me get back to the mission here. They are hot on us. There's another one there. Coming right out from the bottom, and spotted and gone. One more over here. See if we can flip around and take him out. Nice. Got another. Trying to get away there. Perfect. Man, I missed him about 1,000 times, huh? Alright, we're doing okay here. Let's just keep protecting our guys while they take out the Star Destroyer. Let's try and speed up a little bit here. Nice. You know, it only took 1,000 tries, but we did it. I locked in, I focused up, and we got through it. That's what matters. And I'm going to whisper over the very loud sounds of this ship getting blown up. That does not sound like a good time. I think we definitely need to stop that. Here we are in Theed with a gorgeous look at the Royal Palace as it smokes away. As they are invaded. Here we are, here to help, I sure hope. We've got Leia and Iden. I think we'll be okay. I see. I'm gonna go ahead and repair these relays. And nobody seems too hyped about it. And we are going to be playing as Leia. I'm gonna go ahead and check out what's going on here. See, this is more my style here. Let's go ahead and switch up here. Just taking out stormtroopers left and right here with Leia. Those are my guys. My bad. Alright. Looks like we might just have to protect Del here. That I can do. Press F to defend Del with the squad shield. Perfect. What we got going on here? The city, if we have a minute to take a look, absolutely gorgeous, but no time to look at that when we've got stormtroopers heading in. was a bad idea. I guess probably not. Go ahead and take that. Nice shot. Take him out with a swift charge shot. Let's see. They are making no progress on getting to Dell here. We are simply too strong. I'm gonna go ahead and pop another shield down for him. While we continue taking on the droves of super troopers. Gotta keep a better eye at my energy. Overcharged there. Not great. But we're not doing too bad here, actually. They're getting a little close. But Dell is all finished with the repairs. So we will proceed. Proceed. While we continue this defense mission on Theed, I'm gonna go ahead and just ramble off a few trigger words. Return to the mission area, but it tells. Okay. Let's go ahead and start with calculator. That's a really good one. Butterfly. That's another good one. Butterfly. Coconut. Got this gorgeous, almost Greek architecture. Let me back off a little bit here too. Get on cover before I fail to save Naboo, and the whole galaxy blames Leia for it. Alright. I never promised I'd be good at video games, guys. I just like to play them. I don't care how many times it takes. I know I'll get through it eventually, you know. That's the attitude you gotta have. It's coming from somebody who's only halfway through Elden Ring. What, 4 years after the game came out? Not that I've been consistently playing the whole time, but sometimes there's just other stuff you have to do. Stick out the AT-AT. AT-ST. X-Wing. TIE Fighter. Some nice Star Wars inspired words, I wish when you were playing as the legacy characters that aren't lightsaber characters like Leia and Chewie and a few others, you didn't have to play in third person. I'm a first person shooter type guy. So that might be a little bit of my issue with these blaster intensive missions where you aren't using lightsabers or anything like that. I'm much more of a first person guy. But let's go ahead and push forward here and just kind of go crazy with our special ability for a second. 8 health, I better. Okay. Let's hope that was a checkpoint. And, okay, thank goodness it was. Let's try and focus up a little bit here and actually use our cover. I'm kind of playing it not the most tactically. That's on me. I can't even see what I'm shooting at, to be honest. Let me get a little closer now. I can ready for that. Now we're clear. That wasn't that hard. I was way overthinking it. Just have to get a nice flank maneuver off. And I'm going way too fast. Gotta defend Dell again. Let's go ahead and shield him up. Excuse that burp. Goodness. I'm not too good at this ASMR stuff, guys. I just really enjoy doing it, so I appreciate you for sticking with me and checking it out nonetheless. Let's throw down another shield for him here. Nice. He thought he could hide behind that crate from me. I don't think so, buddy. Looks like Dell's having some trouble with the repairs. We'll just have to protect him for a bit longer then. Pushing us from behind now as well. Leia going crazy with the handgun blaster. Han would be so proud of me, right? Hopefully you guys are getting some nice keyboard and mouse sounds as well from the mechanical switches. Mechanical switches, mechanical switches, mechanical switches, mechanical switches. I know, I quite like them in any ASMR video where you can hear them typing or using the keyboard while they play games and such. I like all the nice little subtle clicks and clacks that the microphone picks up. Don't just run straight into him. Why not? I shall hold it for as long as possible. Let's go ahead and shield up our friends here. And they're going to try and push our shields. Can't shoot out of the shield either, I see. There we go, just pop in and out. That might be the method. Oh, and pop back in. And let's go ahead and grenade out. And we'll go ahead and fall back as instructed. And once we fall back, we will pop another shield down. Try and take out the walkers. Without letting the stormtroopers get too close to us. He thought he was about it, he was not. Nice, nice. They are launching just full-scale assault. I have to push back again while we protect the palace. Protect the palace, protect the palace, protect the palace. Don't worry, this palace will not fall. However, I don't know where the story of the game is going, so if it does, guess I spoke too soon. Fall back again. This defense is not going too good for the Republic now, is it? I am trying my best here to not have to do all of this again. Oh, where did you come from? I just got jump scared in Battlefront 2. What is going on? Fall back even more here and shield up while I try and get some health back. Oh my god. I knew it was gonna happen. I was so close, guys. So close. abilities as well. Let me, remember I have this assault rifle style blaster as well that's very strong, that I can use occasionally whenever they get close. Yeah, that's way better than the handgun blaster. I guess that's why it has to recharge.
We'll buy the time. It won't be much. Don't worry, Princess. It'll be enough.
That's a teammate over there. Hi, I'm sorry about that. Fall back again. Here we are. And shield up right there. And assault rifle.
Keep away from the gates and don't stop firing. Princess, the pole.
There is too many.
Good, because we're running out of places to take cover. Stealth, now would be a very good time. I'm ready, Your Highness.
Oh, back in the shield, back in the shield.
Workers, still hot. Beginning detonation sequence. Get inside the palace.
Okay. That was a little stressful there, I'm not even gonna lie, but we did it. We completed the mission, and the defense sequence was activated. The TIE fighters are now falling out of the sky, which could be a danger to all of us left on the ground, of course, but mission accomplished for now, and Naboo might actually be okay. Yup. Take it over, taking it back, taking back what's ours. I sure hope so. And Dal's the real goat here. He's the one who was able to get everything taken care of for us. So, fire. I did what I had to do, you know. My bad, my fault, my apologies.
Watching you fight today, it's clear you're not just running from me.
Leia's pissed at me.
This means something to me.
That's okay.
We've been fighting our whole lives. It's taken us too long to realize that we've been fighting
Well.
the wrong side.
Better late than never, yeah.
This war's far from over.
That it is.
Help you, if you'll let us.
Pretty, pretty, pretty please, pretty please, pretty please.
Without you, the reason, hope.
Thank you.
Hope is the reason we're going to win.
Absolutely correct.
Welcome to the meeting. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and call the video there while we watch this next cutscene play out, guys. I hope you enjoyed some very mid Battlefront 2 gameplay from Anything ASMR here. It's been a pleasure to spend some time with you guys while you relax and wind down. Hope that the days ahead of you are not too hard and too stressful, but of course, times are tough right now, and I really appreciate being able to take a minute to just relax, play some video games, chill out, nice and old school style, as we watch this castle cutscene play out. You guys have yourselves a wonderful rest of your night, and I will see you again in the next one real soon.